So you guys know I love Wisconsin. I talk about Wisconsin. I've gone to Wisconsin. I've worked with the Democrats in Wisconsin, led by the absolutely fantastic, wish we could clone him, Ben Wickler. The people of Wisconsin have done everything they can to hold off some of the worst attacks from right-wing Republicans over the past couple of years, and they've been so successful. Republicans tried to take over the election for the Wisconsin Supreme Court so they could keep their state one of the most gerrymandered in the country and strip women of their rights. But they lost. Then, instead of saying, well, okay, the people have spoken, they tried to recall their new Supreme Court justice before she had a chance to rule on a single case, so they could just keep people disenfranchised and strip women of their rights. But they lost. They're used to just getting away with everything, but they can't now because we're paying attention, and we see what they want, and we don't want it. They want to get rid of voting rights and abortion rights and healthcare and Social Security, and now they want to get rid of Senator Tammy Baldwin. And I don't blame them. Tammy Baldwin's seat in the Senate couldn't be more important. Democrats literally can't keep the Senate out of Mitch McConnell's hands without Tammy Baldwin. The Republicans know they only need 2 seats to win control of the Senate, and they can just start stripping all of us of our rights. So they've put a great big target on Tammy Baldwin. They think it's going to be easy. They think they've got it in the bag. Well, I'm here to tell them that they don't. Wisconsin cares about their democracy, and the rest of the country cares about Wisconsin. Wisconsin is the most fiercely contested partisan battleground state in the nation. In 2016, Trump won Wisconsin by just 0.77%. Joe Biden won it in 2020 by 0.63%. And in 2022, Republican Senator Ron Johnson, a man who literally should be charged for his role in attempting to overturn the election and overturn the will of his own voters with a fake slate of electors, only defeated Democrat Mandela Barnes by 1%. And just so you know, the GOP spent $77 million to make sure that happened. Well, the Project 2025 mega donors are all lined up to spend tens of millions of dollars to just take this Wisconsin Senate seat from Tammy Baldwin, and we cannot allow it. So why Tammy Baldwin? It can't be that she's just not the Republican. Tammy has consistently stood up to relentless attacks against the LGBTQ+ community and for abortion rights around the country. She is the lead sponsor of the Women's Health Protection Act, which would guarantee access to safe abortion care nationwide. In a sea of spotlight seekers, Tammy Baldwin is a quiet, fierce fighter for some of the most important issues in America, like lower prescription drug prices, border security, veterans affairs, and protecting same-sex marriage. She is also the first openly gay senator in U.S. history. This woman, this lovely, kind, thoughtful woman, is a trailblazer, a champion, and quite frankly, a completely underestimated superstar. I don't want her to just not lose. I want her to decimate whatever paid sellout that they run against her. So here's the ask. Send her some money. Volunteer for her campaign. Any contribution you can make it. Early money and early efforts make so much of a difference in a campaign like this. You are literally saving the Senate. There is so much on the line here, not just for women or our friends in the LGBTQ community, but for all of us. Tammy Baldwin will work for us in Congress. I can promise you whoever runs against her will work for whoever paid for that campaign. We cannot lose this seat. We need to show these big money, voter suppressing, women's rights stripping, healthcare destroying cheaters that it doesn't matter how much money they throw at this race. Democracy is still stronger than their wallets. TammyBaldwin.com